It's hard to believe that the place where you live can affect your mental health. Your home should be your sanctuary. You should feel safe and secure within its four walls. But what happens if that safety is just an illusion? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We hope you enjoy listening to scary stories as much as we do. That's why we've created a podcast available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Tonight's story is one of the most disturbing true cases in American history. A beautiful home, a perfect family, and mysterious letters from someone who called themselves the Watcher. What happened inside this house will make you think twice before moving into your dream home. If you enjoy chilling true stories, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Now, let's begin. In 2014, Derek and Maria Broaddus thought they had found their forever home. A large, elegant house in Westfield, New Jersey, one of the safest neighborhoods in America. But before they could even settle in, strange and threatening letters began arriving. The letters revealed details about their family that no outsider should have known. They spoke of secrets hidden in the walls and of someone watching their children closely. This is the terrifying true story of the Watcher House. The house at 657 Boulevard was everything the Broaddus family had dreamed of. A massive 6-bedroom property in an upper-class neighborhood. Derek, a successful businessman, and Maria, a loving mother, saw it as the perfect place to raise their 3 children. Measuring 4,800 square feet, the Grand Colonial had all the amenities any family would desire. 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a 2-story library, a temperature-controlled wine cellar, and an in-ground pool. But the real attraction was the street it was located on. Boulevard, Westfield, New Jersey, one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country. It boasted lush green spaces, manicured lawns, and some of the finest architecture money could buy. For the Broaddus family, it was the opportunity to finally settle down in a community that valued privacy and exclusivity. On August 4th, 2014, a few weeks after the Braddock family moved into their new house, something unexpected arrived in the mail. A handwritten letter addressed to the residents. Curious, Derek opened it, revealing the chilling message inside. Who is watching the beautiful wife? How does she handle being watched? Does she ever wonder? Who is watching? Can you see me? The Watcher is watching. The letter ended with a signature, Your Watcher. Derek puzzled over the message. At first, he thought it was a sick joke played by one of the former owners. But there was more to come. For the next few weeks, similar messages continued to arrive. Each letter contained new details and made explicit threats. Derek and Maria became increasingly concerned. This was no prank. Someone was stalking them. On September 11th, another letter arrived. It read, You must be so bored in that big house with the screaming kids. I don't blame you for being upset. I am upset for you. I am upset for myself. It is upsetting for everyone who lives here. Should not have taken this house. No one should have taken this house. The letter went on to explain that the house was cursed. What's in the walls is not going away. It doesn't want to leave. Neither do I. I am going to watch you. Watch your children. Watch what you do. Just as the deeds and mortgages are attached to houses, so is the Watcher to this house. I will be here long after you and your children are gone. These words haunted the couple. Did their new house have a dark secret buried within its walls? Were they truly in danger? In fear for their safety, Derek and Maria reached out to the Westfield Police Department. The case was assigned to Detective Joseph Pica. He interviewed the couple, gathering all the evidence they had collected. 5 letters, each with a distinctive red wax seal bearing the initials WW. According to the Broaddus, the first letter had turned up around the time they were packing to move. They showed Pica the documents that had arrived with the other letters, revealing that they were all postmarked from various locations across the United States, but none from anywhere near New Jersey. And the handwriting analysis revealed that all the letters were written by the same person. However, the police were unable to identify him or her. With no concrete threat and no physical evidence, the case remained unsolved. Determined to find answers, Derek hired his own private investigator to look into the matter. His name was William Wright. After analyzing the handwriting, the ink, the paper, the envelope seals, and the postmarks, he came to the conclusion that all the letters originated from the same location, 657 Boulevard, the house where the Broadduses lived. All this evidence was handed over to the police, but still no breakthrough. The detectives had a theory that the culprit was someone close to the family, a neighbor perhaps, someone with nothing to lose. But that theory proved false when an extensive background check revealed no connection between the people living near the house and the crimes. Still, Pika couldn't shake off the feeling that the letters were more than just a nuisance. This guy means business, he told himself, refusing to give up. In October 2014, a second round of tests was carried out by an outside agency. They examined the handwriting, comparing it to samples taken from the previous owner and other potential suspects. The results surprised them all. The handwriting didn't match anyone's. The case grew colder with each passing day. Public opinion turned against Derek and Maria, believing that they had fabricated the whole thing to attract media attention. But the couple insisted they were telling the truth, desperate for help. Their reputations ruined, their children mocked at school, and their neighbors avoiding them on the street. They considered leaving town. Then more letters arrived, further tormenting them. By January 2015, the letters had escalated, becoming more violent and sinister. They now included photos of the children playing outside. It was clear that whoever was sending them was watching the family at all times. Terrified for their safety, the Broaddus family packed their belongings, determined to leave their dream house behind. But then an unsettling note appeared in their mailbox. Now you're playing the game, hiding your face? Don't think it will help. You are already mine. Have you in my sights. The Watcher is watching. You can't hide. I see you. You can't escape me. I'm everywhere. You're mine. Afraid that their stalker may resort to violence, the family decided to flee their home without even saying goodbye. They left behind their furniture, their memories, their lives, all to escape the shadow of their stalker. Derek contacted the realtor, hoping to sell the house fast, but soon realized that would be impossible. A house tainted by such a dark secret. He reduced the price dramatically, but potential buyers backed out last minute when they received their own chilling letter from the Watcher. The situation seemed hopeless. The family was trapped in a nightmare with no way out. When the news broke out, people were shocked. The quiet neighborhood of Westfield suddenly became a hot topic of discussion. The Watcher's audacity stunned everyone. Media frenzy followed the family around. Cameras were set up outside their house, and reporters waited patiently for any sign of activity. Derek and Maria felt like prisoners in their own home, constantly aware of being watched. After failed attempts to sell the house, the Broaddus family decided to rent it out. Maybe someone else could live there without being bothered. But even that plan backfired. The new tenant received a letter from the Watcher warning them that they had made a terrible mistake. The stress was too much for the family. They had lost their dream home and now their stalker was haunting them still. Finally, in 2019, the Broaddus managed to sell the house, although not without taking a huge financial loss. To this day, the identity of the Watcher remains a mystery. Theories abound, but none can be proven. Some believed it was a jealous neighbor. Others suspected it could be someone obsessed with the house's history. But the truth is, no one knows for sure. And the new owners? Well, they never revealed whether the letters continued. So tell us, would you live in 657 Boulevard knowing its dark past? Or would you walk away, no matter how perfect the house seemed? If you enjoyed tonight's story, hit like, subscribe for more true horror, and share this video with someone who dares to watch. Until next time, keep your doors locked and your eyes open, because you never know who might be watching you.